Okay, to explain it one more time. Yes, I'm doing the leaping. There's no fucking leaping, but it's called leaping. So anyway, the original technique, which I should have had more room for this, but fuck it. We're leaping out of the side of the block. Bopping them here is what they want to do. And kicking them in the leg. Of course you can elbow too. I think someone had that there, which is better to me. Coming around here, grabbing their neck, popping them in the head with this, and then they chop here. I would recommend kicking the nuts if you're gonna do it that way before coming out. Versus my alteration, again though it is Kempo, you're allowed to do certain alterations on moves. We're still leaping out of the way, kicking to the leg, then hit with your hand, then hit here, coming up here. There, you can probably go boom and then boom. Keep this up just in case. Elbow to the head. Come around for that nice, gable grip boxer's headlock. If you want, you can come under their arm and catch him there too. But that other, because you basically block, kick, elbow, smack, smack. For a second, smack, shlunk, shlunk. And yes, you can come under the arm if you want to catch there. Probably be the best idea. You can just go over behind. So I can't really do much with it. But again, you've got this leg kicking out commission. You put this right here. The back of the leg and holding their leg down so they're stuck. So basically, you just have to watch their arms for what little they can do from that position. And again, when you get your hands here, you're going here. You're putting your fingers right up here. In the original technique, it's here, but me, I like the idea of grabbing right here because there's these nice little veins under the eyes that I can pull back on their head while elbowing them in the back of the freaking head. Probably just semantics at that point, but fuck it. And you can come over to block here and smack them here and then floop. Got them in that nice old-fashioned, they call it bouncer's headlock or control headlock where they got you around the neck here so you're really not going anywhere. And you either trap them under the arm or rest this forearm on their back while pushing this. But again, you've got their leg there. Hold it, they pass out, or kick them in the back and run. Because that to me makes more sense than what they did originally. And again, they're talking about blocking from here as a lunge punch. That's why they're doing that. Or, as I would say, is one of these old fashions. That punch. So I always like this punch to be coming. Boom. You don't have to put your hand up as a block, but I suggested. That's one of the things I always like. So their attack is basically that. Get my fingers wrong. Oh, I'm nice hitting. So when they're coming at you that way, so they're coming at you this way, so it's like them punching at you, and they're coming forward with their punch. So you're leaping out of the way, blocking just in case it comes close enough, kicking to the leg, smacking to here, pop to their back, come over, catch, and keeping this arm up just in case, elbowing in the back of the head while you're putting this right behind those nice little veins under the eyes, pulling back, elbow to the head, you're keeping this up to block, coming around, for an old-fashioned controller headlock or bouncer's headlock, I guess. You can come under there if you want. Keep his arm for doing it there, just in the back. Just kind of pushing against the neck here. So your forearm is right against their throat. So that guy ain't doing shit afterwards there for a minute because you got him, you still got to be ready, and you got your foot on his leg, so it's going to be difficult to get out. It's possible, but it's not going to be easy. But again, you're putting your thumb not in the eyes, but right above there. These nice little veins right under the skull part. The actual bone, where the bottom part of the skull has your eyes are, to pull back and, push. And you're basically pulling back. There. So this right here, not the most fun position, especially when you shove your elbow in the back of their neck while you're doing this. And chop here, come around, bump, and then old-fashioned, controller headlock. And the whole time, your leg is still on the back of their knee where that nice little vein is. That big vein in the back of the leg. Like, see this? Yeah, there's this big-ass vein. Here and there's one here, and you step here with your foot. So your heel's right on top of that, keeping them from moving. So they're not going anywhere. That way they can still use their arms. That's why I suggest keeping these up to block while you're hitting them and stuff. And again, while you can trap that arm here. Here, let me be exact here. It's not a full-size skull, but it'll do. But anyway, see, like on the skull here, this doesn't completely connect to your eyes. Your eyes are in here, so you're not poking the eyes. You're putting it right under here on the top part of the skull. So we have these nice little veins that connect to the retina, that connect to your eyeball. And you're just pulling the skull back from this part of the bone here. Like your fingers are literally in the eye socket bone here, right here. See this bone right here? I'm sure it has some fancy name. I then fucking forgot. Anyway, and you're basically pulling them back while shoving your elbow right into the back of their neck. Okay? Okay. I think we got a basic understanding of what we're doing here. I'm not going to try to... And yeah, I know I have the old skeleton thing that's decent enough in height. I don't feel like dragging that all off just to show you this. I think you get the general gist. And then you put it in that headlock where your arm is right there, bonk, bonk. Yeah. So they're stuck there, and it's controller headlock. And you're pushing your weight back. So your weight's on this leg while you're pushing this leg into that part of the leg to hold them while pulling back on their neck. So they're not going to be much problem for you for a little while. Okay, okay. Nice.